Greetings, folks, and welcome to Rainbow Six Raven Shield, an aging game for its time. This is a tactical first-person shooter that is pretty hard to describe because it has two very distinct phases. There is the tactical phase, or not the tactical phase, the strategic phase, where you load up your troops, set up your mission plan, and pretty much get ready to be awesome. Then the second phase takes over and you play your mission out. And you can either play directly as one of the operatives, actually as any of the operatives, as you are allowed to in-game switch from team to team, or you can also play the entire game from observer perspective, which I think adds a challenge. And the biggest reason why is because the AI is abysmally stupid. Sadly, out of the first three Rainbow Six games, this one actually has the best AI. So the other two are pretty bad too. I probably won't be showcasing those. But one of the reasons I decided, hey, let's play some Rainbow Six Raven Shield was because my friend Sparky, who I've played games with in the past, re-notified me. I'd already known about it, but reminded me that at some point Rainbow Six Siege will be coming out. And I'm kind of embracing that with mixed emotion because on the one hand, it does look pretty cool, but on the other hand, I'm pretty sure this isn't going to follow suit with the old heritage of Rainbow Six. And that's kind of one of the reasons for this video, is I basically want to showcase to you guys what the old Rainbow Sixes looked like. Some of you, of my older viewers, may remember them well and probably are very nostalgic right now. And some of you newer viewers, this will be a pretty big eye-opener, as this is nothing like Call of Duty in the slightest. And I kind of like that. So yeah, I'll be doing observer mode, but anyways, here's a quick rundown of what's going on. It's a little bit RPG-ish, as you have a whole flurry of operatives that you can choose from. And the goal in the first stage of the game, first, is to build your team out. And to do that, you select from a giant pool of operatives, all with different specialties. Here's my assault pool. Got snipers, demolitions, electronics, and recon. So I've already built my team out, and this is actually kind of flexible. You can only bring a certain number of members onto a mission at once, but what teams you put them on is completely up to you, like how you fill it out. I could have just one person on red team if I wanted, and probably 5 or 6 on green team. It doesn't matter. It's however I feel best. And the equipment that I choose for them, you'll note, is a little bit different per person. Most of them are carrying these, oh my gosh, I can't think right now, the fowls. But I've also got AR gunners with the 21E, which does a significant amount of damage. There's a reason for that gun to be in this mission. There's a spot where there's potentially a lot of enemies spawning, so I was like, throw bullets at them. That just seems reasonable. But for the most part, I'm aiming for accuracy, and the FAL is actually pretty decent at that. With a 74 accuracy, it's one of the highers of the assault rifles. So we're going with that. Also went with camo. We're in a nice snowy area. And the tools that I'm bringing along will be used very extensively in planning. As you can see, Bogart here has flashbangs and breaching charges. And you'll also see I load up a lot on smoke grenades, because smoke saves lives. Alright, so enough of that. Let's move on to the planning room. By the way, if you're looking at the quality of this and you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, is the whole thing going to play out this way? No, the tactical or strategic stage that we're doing right now, for some reason, always is in like 800, 600 resolution, but the actual gameplay can run native, so we'll get to that. Unfortunately, I'll only be able to do 1680 by 1050, which means probably 768p in YouTube. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't able to get this on my laptop with 1080p, but we'll make do. Anyways, what are we looking at? This is the battle plan, and it looks like an absolute chicken scratch mess. Don't laugh. I spent much time on this, literally probably a couple of hours designing this mission. Yes, that's right, us old school gamers actually thought this was fun, and to be honest, I still kind of do. It is actually kind of cool when you sit here and plan out painstakingly a mission, get it absolutely perfect, and then when you play it out and see just how awesome it is, and it just goes flawlessly. You feel great about yourself. It's this nice non-instant gratification. It actually takes some effort, and I like that. So yeah, it's hard to explain without actually playing a game like that. And if you're interested, I recommend Raven Shield, but it does have some issues, we'll say. The AI, most notably. Oh my gosh, the AI. Alright, so anyway, I'm not going to go through the entire thing. Basically what I'll do is, once we play the game, I'll kind of explain what's going on. It also may take me a few tries. No matter how flawlessly perfect your map is, the AI will screw up. And sometimes that works with you, and sometimes that works against you. And when it works against you, you're restarting. That's pretty much how it is. But stick around, I'm going to try to play this thing flawlessly, which may, from my point of view, just be a bunch of dice rolls, and I will record it once I get there. The first one will go however it goes. We may get it right the first time, it may fail abysmally, but you guys will get to watch that and figure that out for yourself. So, okay, anyways, really quickly, before we actually start playing the game, what's happening is these lines, well, everything basically represents something. So you're looking at, like, you know, dots and squares and lines and squigglies and all that great stuff. So effectively, the red square here is a starting point. Green is my destination. There are hostages on this map, and we are inside of, like, a village area, and there's basically a little highway spot or something. And the terrorists caused a pile up, and like just before this tunnel, and they went, oh, goody us. There appears to be some sort of a bomb sheltery thing off this way. Let's hide out in here and take our hostages with us. So our hostage is actually represented by this green dot right here, and we have to get all the way in here and rescue said green dot and bring it back to the beginning. Seriously, come on. There we go, to this green square. So green dot to green square, pretty simple. All the while, there are terrorists all over the map. So, the goal is to try to safely get your team through the map to the hostage, blah, 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 and try to minimize casualties on all sides. So, effectively, what we're going to do first off is I'm going to have green breach a door and go down a stairwell and try to survive a long hallway. I'm going to be employing door breaches, smoke grenades, flash grenades, whatever it takes. All the while green's moving that way, I will have red moving down towards the hallway. This is extremely dangerous. These X's do not represent one guy, they represent probably lots of guys. And this area does tend to get pretty festered with terrorists. So we'll go ahead and see what happens with that. I think I'm pretty much going to leave it to there, but effectively we've got to fight our way through all this mess. And you better believe it, this red X here is them hunkering down into a really crazy spot that is easy for them to defend and very hard for us to assault. And as you can see, I've put a lot of explosive things here in the hopes that I can freshen it up. You will not see me using frag grenades because I try to play this realistically and I pretend that even though I know where the hostages are, maybe they're not actually there. So frag grenades could potentially kill a hostage and I don't want to do that. So my operatives will not be using any lethal grenades. It'll be flashbangs and smoke grenades primarily. So, alright, just give me 1 second and we will slap ourselves into the action and see how this plays out. Alright, and we are in game. And this game has probably some of the worst AI ever, and I'm just going to let it play out, so whatever happens, happens. Alright, green team is moving in. Looks like there aren't any enemies this time. Sometimes there's a guy behind that door. Let them play out. Red team is currently smoking up over here. Using the smoke to make sure that they can get down this narrow roadway on the other side. And yeah, I have them cautiously going down the roadway because otherwise they bumble down and get themselves killed. It sounds like green is engaging.
Red eliminated. Tango down.
This is traditionally one of the hardest corridors for green team, I've noticed, but it looks like they cleared it pretty well. I'm expecting somebody to die in the mission to go incomplete, or to lose an entire team, but so far, so good. We don't even have a single injury right now, which I'm very happy with. Alright, red team is still clearing, slowly but surely. I think this is going to go poor.
Hostile eliminated.
Wow.
Tango.
Oh, we got a tango.
Tango.
Yeah, this is gonna go really poorly. Oops, that's right. Oh, shoot. Unbelievable. Okay, back there was supposed to be a smoke grenade and somebody didn't throw it. The AI sometimes skips stuff. Breaching the garage. Green team goes in and clears. Very nice. Alright, green team's gonna move up.
Red waiting for Alpha.
Looks like there's a hostile right there. See if you guys get him. Seriously, guys. Oh, wow. That was kind of surprising. I kind of expected that to fail. Okay, cool stuff. Alright, I've got green team waiting on Alpha, and blue team is... I'm sorry, red team, colorblind, not really, also waiting on Alpha. And what we're going to do is we're going to have them pounce, because if you can see over there by that red semi, there's actually a guy lying in wait. So this is a coordinated tactic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit J.
Go, go, go!
Green's going to walk up, toss a bang. Red's going to toss a bang. Boom. 1 and 2, we're going to go in.
Down. Tango down.
Joint clearance. Nobody took damage. That was a beautiful takedown. This is the reason Rainbow Six is awesome, is because when you plan something out that well orchestrated, it just feels absolutely wonderful. Oh, that was kind of a nice little jump he did right there. Alright, this part worries me because there's one door and both fire teams have to go into it at the same time, and this tends to happen. So now we get the bumble of the bumblebees. It's not really a flight. Yeah. Alright.
Hostile eliminated.
Good. That's the other problem, is that guy's pretty much always there. Alright, we're probably going to lose somebody right here because this part's not really planned out very well. Taking damage, and we're going to man down.
Contact. Man down.
Yeah.
Tango down.
The best part about this is several grenades should have been thrown right now, and the AI has blatantly ignored that
Red waiting
process.
for Bravo.
The good news is, if you could call it
Green
that,
waiting for Bravo.
we still have both teams.
Front neutralized.
We almost didn't have both teams up. That was very quick, Ding Chavez. Alright, Bravo Point. They're supposed to throw bangs into the doorway. Let's see if they do it. Okay, looks like they are. No, one of them is. Not gonna lie, that was a little weird. Okay, we're just gonna go on a throw flashbangs. That's cool. Oh, you're gonna get hit in the face, aren't you? He...
Threat eliminated.
Okay, that was close.
Contact.
Fire? Fire your weapon?
Fire.
Fire your... You're an idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, Raven Shield AI. 21 and 6. He wasn't even out of ammo. I don't even know what the point of that was. That's alright, Ding's got this. Ding's got this. This is gonna be a failure. We got so far, guys, so far.
Charlie, go, go, go!
This whole thing's over with right here. Are you flashing? There you go. We actually could win this mission, but regardless, I'm gonna try playing it through again.
Tango down. Front neutralized.
Outstanding.
Tango down.
Mission completed.
We did it. Alright, I'm gonna do it again though.
Let's get you someplace where you can
And
warm up.
try not to lose, guys. Attempt number 26.
Placing explosives. Explosives ready. Hostile eliminated.
Oh, interesting. This one gave up. That doesn't happen very often. How's Red doing? Red's doing fine.
Hostile down. Tango down.
Red's shooting people in the face.
Tango neutralized.
Very effectively, I might add. Oh, for all of you who are like really diehards about this game, why is Ding Chavez in the back? One,
Tango
it kind
down.
of doesn't really matter because they seem to swap who's lead anyways. And two, because I kind of got frustrated. I had Ding in the front, and come on, get him. There you go.
Hostile eliminated.
Ooh, we took 2 bullets. But yeah, I had Ding in the front,
Hostile down.
and he kept missing. So I demoted him. Simple as that. Alright, for all you purists out there, I know technically having 2 injuries does not constitute a perfect run, but this is attempt number 26. I do not wish to be here into the great dark hours of the night. So as long as everybody's upright, I'm going to call this a win. I will be disappointed if this is the victory one, though.
Placing explosives.
But I kind of want to go to bed, too.
Explosives ready.
Explode!
Contact. Hostile eliminated.
Good stuff.
Front neutralized. Tango neutralized.
Oh, man. That was like friendship. It's magic. No, I'm not a brony. Leave me alone. Stop with the hate mail already. Alright, waiting at Alpha. Everything looks clear. How are we looking over here, though? It's not very clear, no. Alright.
Alpha, go!
Bang the corridor. Boom. Boom. And moving in.
Contact. Hostile down.
Awesome. Okay. Every time I play this part out, it always ends up flawlessly, if I can get this far. This is like the most well-orchestrated part of my entire plan. Without a doubt. Even the door breach that Green does in the very beginning of the game has failed me like countless times, and you guys have been blessed with not having to see that. I mean, how do you screw that up though? It's just a door breach. It seems super difficult to do that, but they figured it out. Alright, you can do this. Come on, Bogart. Get him.
Threat eliminated.
Almost put his gun down for a second. Don't do that. You are combat in effect, soldier. I need you to act like it. Oh no, there's a bad guy. Watch out, guys.
Tango neutralized.
That's what it looked like. He's like, alright, bad
Red
guy.
waiting for Bravo.
Alright, Bravo's up. Stay here. You guys are totally facing the wrong way, by the way. I think except if you put them in sniper mode, which sadly I will not be
Green waiting for
showcasing.
Bravo.
They pretty much are omnipresent, but I'm not positive on that. Except when they're being idiots, which happens a lot. Alright, Bravo time.
Bravo, go, go,
Smoke
go!
up. Beautiful smoke. I couldn't have thrown that better myself.
Threat neutralized.
If you can get those bangs off, we might actually win this. Go, 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 go. Shoot things in the face.
Tango down.
How did they shoot?
Hostile eliminated.
Breaching.
Placing explosives. Explosives ready.
Breach. Yes.
Tango neutralized.
Beautiful.
Green explosives ready.
Oh,
Red
gosh.
escorting. Red escorting hot.
Alright guys, this is the furthest I've gotten so far. Green usually gets themselves killed right where they're standing, so as long as they don't die right now, knock on wood, we should be good. Biggest fear right now? Oh, crap.
Tango down.
I will keep you guys alive for now. Alright, get that reload. Charlie up.
Charlie, go, go, go! Contact rear.
Bangs, bangs, bangs.
Contact. Hostile down. Hostile
Mission
eliminated.
completed.
We did it! We did it!
Work. Let's get you someplace where you can warm up.
Alright guys, this is the post. And that was a mission success. Completely done in observer mode. So I'm happy with that? Question mark? I'm not entirely sure. That was painful. How many was it? 26 attempts, I think I said it was. So that's a lot of attempts. And as you can see, we still managed to take a couple bullets. But a partial filled circle is still a live person. So they may be down and out of action for a little bit, but they're still alive. And I can use them in a future mission. And I'll probably be playing this off camera for now. I may do another one, though, just to showcase what it looks like actually holding the gun. And that one should go a little bit more smoothly than this, because I can actually control the teams and such. But yeah, that's Rainbow Six Raven Shield. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing an outtake reel to this or not. But if I do, you'll get to see some of the stupidities that have happened across it. Unfortunately, I had some real gems I had to delete because I ran out of hard disk space through, I think it was attempt 24 is when that happened. So you're going to miss a lot of really terrible footage, but I tried. So anyways, this is how we gamed back in the late 90s and early aughts, and it is, I still think, a blast. Love this game. Love SWAT, the SWAT series, starting to SWAT 2, I think it was. Actually, SWAT 1 was kind of cool too, but SWAT 2 is where it actually became like very tactical, and that was hilarious. Then with SWAT 3, which was really awesome, more like this, and then SWAT 4, of course, which was basically an upgrade to SWAT 3. So anyways, those, like Rainbow Six and the SWAT games, are the definitive first-person tactical shooters where it's basically a counter-terrorist thing. And Raven Shield, as you saw, is a very interesting game. And I just really like the playstyle on it. Obviously, much to be desired in the AI department, but the concept is solid. Being able to sit there, map out your mission, gear up your men, and then press a button, and suddenly you're watching your entire thing execute. You know what it kind of reminds me of is NCIS when they're in MTAC, Yep, that's right. MTAC and NCIS, and they're watching the Spec Ops and stuff like that go on. And you got Gibbs over there with his whatever, his coffee and stuff, and they're just watching the Special Forces go down and break stuff. That's why I like Observer mode. I feel like the guy up in the top with the coffee, just making sure his plan's well orchestrated. And 26 attempts later, it pretty much was. So, all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and if you really like what you see, feel free to subscribe. I'll definitely have more coming along. So hope to see you guys in the next one. I'm sure I will. Have fun.